Hello, it's Spence, the evil genius, from Widget Laboratory with your Lab Secrets tip of the day. What would you say if we could offer you 40,000 games on your niche social network today without any work or development on your part? Well, that's what we're offering. In this review of the HeyZap Arcade install, we show you how it's part of the standard features on your LabSecrets solution, and we're also offering it as an accessory to be installed on a SocialGo network if you've not yet graduated to the LabSecrets solution. For SocialGo networks, it looks something like this on our sample site at trikepilot.com. Basically the same look and feel. The only difference is there's a small $29 one-time setup install charge, and that's it. No monthly charges at all. The best part about the HeyZap product is that they not only have an entire focus on their business for creating single-player, multiplayer, and social games, but there's a monetization aspect to it as well. When you sign up for various games, you can actually have the ability for your site members to say, buy virtual goods or take other offers as an incentive to play the games. And when they actually spend money in the arcade with those particular choices, you can share in the revenue. Now, I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up, but let me just give you a couple other examples as well. Besides being able to do the entire 40,000 game library, you can select which particular games you'd like to appear on your site via a search of a category, genre, or even specific games themselves. Okay, here's what we got. When you go with the LabSecrets solution, you'll get an install that looks exactly like the demo here. We'll start you out with a properly formatted full width page, and you'll see here that I've got it set up for the entire full Monty. This has every single game possible in a very organized library. So when people are playing the games, they don't go anywhere else. They don't leave your site. They don't even necessarily leave the page. Now, each of the games is individually controlled by the developer, so some of them have, as I say, single player, multiplayer, or even a social network aspect to them. It's your choice as to which ones to install. Okay, let's go ahead back on the HeyZap dashboard. This is similar to what you'll receive when you get this as part of your standard LabSecrets solution, or if you go with a SocialGo install. You get your own unique dashboard where you can edit your site details to again match up with what it's called and what the URL is of your site. Most importantly, on the Manage Games section. Now I want to show you how this will affect you. In this particular example, we started with adding all games. So let's modify that so that we're searching for just particular games. Now I could go over here before I start with that, and I can even add individual widgets that I could put throughout my site. So it's not just one single game page. It could be multiple game pages that are in different groups or in different forums, etc. For the standard install, it comes with one main page. All right, so what I want to go and do is I'm going to go to Site Summary, and I'm going to go to the integration type where it says here individual games. And I click on it because now I want to change that. And let's search for games by genre or category. So for example, what if I wanted to only show games that were multiplayer and adventure games? I would click those two categories, and then I don't have to do anything else. That's the magic. It's already taken care of. So all I need to do is go back over here to the site, and when I click on games and refresh, you'll see that my choices have changed from being all of the games available in the network to only being these particular categories: multiplayer and adventure. That was super easy, wasn't it? There was really nothing to do there. The beauty of this is that the hard part is a little bit on the setup. So it's not really anything crazy, but let me show you. On the LabSecrets solution, what we do is create a custom page for you, and we'll do the same on your SocialGo site. And we'll probably call it whatever you want, but most of the time people go with something like Arcade. So you can see here on Arcade, we've gone ahead and put in some custom code. That's the embed code, and we've styled it accordingly so it works on your site. And then what we did is on the LabSecrets solution, went to the appearance menu, and we made sure that we had a custom menu for that page. And as you recall from our previous tutorials, adding a menu here is just as simple as looking for the pages, clicking on the one you want, adding it to the menu. And we did that right here. Then you can drag it anywhere you want in terms of positioning on your screen, save it, and you're done. On the SocialGo side, of course, it's a little more complicated, but we could still do it so that you end up with something that would be nice like this, an arcade tab. All right, now, as far as changing it to another type of a search, what if we only wanted to look for games by a specific search term? Maybe I wanted to put only flying games on. And here what happens is I get a search result. It's got 168 matches, and I can pick the games that I want and add them to my currently selected games area. And once again, because this is already embedded in my site, when I go back and refresh, you'll see here that the only thing that will be displayed will be the ones that I specifically picked. Now, how easy is that? That really requires you to never go back and touch the code. Now, once your games have been running for a while, you'll be able to view the analytics to see exactly which games have been popular, how many have received a certain number of plays versus unique visits, and you can even break it down by particular games. In this case, we only have a couple samples, but if you had 100 or 200 games, you could see which ones were popular and get rid of the ones that weren't, so as to optimize your particular site use by members, as well as potentially monetizing it via income from the revenue share. Okay, so this is really probably the best and easiest way for you to get some quick and instant satisfaction for your customers on the site, and also a nice little trickle, maybe slow at start, but picking up of income from sharing in that revenue. If you're interested in this, you can visit us over at LabSecrets.com, and you'll notice over here on our main site that we've got it outlined as a standard feature inside of our LabSecrets Solution setup, along with about 34 other extremely popular and powerful tools. If you're on SocialGo, we've set up a special sales page for you, where you can come and pick up a copy of this yourself for 29 bucks. We can probably have it installed for you in less than 24 hours. And if you want, you can actually try it live, of course, by going to this button at TrikePilot.com. And the order form is really simple. Just put in your PayPal or credit card, boom, you're done. This has been Arcade from HeyZap using the LabSecrets Solution. I'm Spence, the evil genius.